So guys, we got this '03 Cadillac, what is it, DHS, and they said the rear window don't work, so I turned the key on. Just want to see if we hear anything. I don't know if you guys can hear that. We hear it clicking. They said there was a new regulator put in, but the window don't move or it doesn't go up all the way or something. They have tape on here, so let's see if we can figure this out. And it's pink tape, pink duct tape. Look at that. There we go. We'll just save that just in case we end up needing it. But yeah, the window's not moving at all. Does the other side move? Yeah, the other side goes down. That one works. And this one works. I don't want to go all the way down because I'm afraid they won't go back up. So, this will come back and we'll pop this switch out or whatever. And we'll see what's going on inside this door. But yeah, they said they had a new regulator put in, so I don't know. We'll find out. Or we could have a wiring issue, because look at this. This stuff ain't put back in right. And there's a really hard kink right here. But we heard clicking. So clicking, to me, makes it sound like it's something inside the door. I don't know how hard this door panel is to pull off. Looks like somebody put a bunch of screws in it. So it might be really easy to pull off. So guys, I got the door panel off now, and it looks like everything's intact here. I'm trying to look behind here to see if there's actually a regulator in here, because a lot of times when I get these cars in, there's no regulator at all. Looks like somebody was in here before. So we'll see if we can pop all these out. We'll go from there. So guys, everything looks to be intact, even though there's a bunch of random screws everywhere. And I'm wondering if somebody just didn't program the motor. Let's see, what's this say? This does say February 07 of 2020, so it is a new motor. So I'm just wondering if somebody didn't relearn the door. Because I know you have to, I think some of these you have to relearn the door in order for the window to work. So I can get this connected back to the door harness right here, and we'll see if we can use a scan tool and relearn this. Let's see. Or see if we can even get power going to here, because maybe we got a bad regulator. But at least now we can get everything to test. These panels are usually easier to take off to test and everything, because how much is all, like everything that's here, and then you got the module right here. So guys, got my headlight in place, and it's not doing anything. So let's take one of these. Let's connect this to, see if that'll make a connection there. We'll see if we got a bad power or ground. Oh, look at that. Did you guys just see the window just move? Or hear it move? Let's see if we can make a better connection here. See, where else? Let me go get a clamp, an alligator clamp. So guys, look at this. So the ground on the stud, and then coming down to the window motor. Let's see if we can go up. So we can go up with it. See if we can go down with it. Alrighty, let's go down. So look at that. I think we have bad ground, guys. I think that's our whole issue. Let's move this back over. Now we can't go up. Yeah, now it doesn't want to do anything. So I think we just have a bad ground. I'm going to get a wiring diagram for this. Hopefully we can get this window back up. Might be able to just use the power probe and just go up and down with the window. So guys, I think we got like bad pin tension too, because if I push this down on like an angle in there, let's see if it'll do it. Now the window works down. We move it over to the other side. We make sure that we push it down. Now the window goes up fine. And you'll see the light bulb get brighter as the current goes up. Look at this, down. If I hit the switch the other way, you see the light up. We'll do this one. Let's see. But if we take it off, it doesn't do anything. Even if I push on it, it doesn't do anything. It just has a bad ground. Because the power's always there, because I think the power's always there. Well, the power has to be there because we're grounding. Let's see. Just hard to get this to go in there right. Yeah, now it's not. Let's try this side. Yeah, now we got nothing. But the window's all the way up now. So I'm gonna get, let's see, what can we do? I guess I'll print out a wiring diagram and then maybe we'll get the power probe over here. So guys, I was looking at the diagram and the left rear door, there's a ground. It's this black wire right here, the pin D. Comes over, comes down, and it goes to this splice pack. So I'm like, we'll try this ground. So back probe the black wire right there. See, it's all the way here at the end. So we're gonna take our lead, we're gonna connect it to a ground. Let's connect it to this, and we'll see if our window works. So there you go. So now our headlight's acting as our ground. Let's see, there's a switch. And there we go. Look at that. Headlight lights up when there's a huge load or it shorts out. See, like, so when we go up, it shorts out, lights up. See that? Look at that. So let's try this with the front. See if the front will do it now. Look at that. So we're missing a ground. Although the window's not going up all the way. Is this piece of... I didn't even realize... Is that supposed to be in there? Or did somebody shove that in there? I think somebody shoved this in here. What is this? Is this like a... This is the stuff for... like around a window, I think. Like a house window. Let's see if this goes up now. There we go, look at that. So now we gotta find where our ground's broke at. So I'm thinking there's a high likelihood that it's gonna be in the door right here in this harness. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But we'll have to do some testing. But at least now we know what our issue is. It's not... shouldn't be in the door unless it's broke in this little section right here. So guys, we're back on the Cadillac. Look, I pulled the boot back. I was trying to unclip this. But look at the wire. Broken. Power isn't looking too good either. So we're going to see if we can fix this. Usually I use a heat shrink butt connector on these. Because them being in the door jamb, it's still somewhat flexible. What we use is like the least amount of solder. It's not ideal, but like when they break off like this, the only way to get these out, like to actually fix this, is to like pull the whole thing out and get new wires. And I know the car lot ain't gonna want to do that. It's used car lot. This car will probably be sold for like $2,000 or something. So I'm gonna quick disconnect this and we'll pull it out. So guys, here's what we got. I got it disconnected. You can see where the wire broke there. Put a little piece of wire in here and we'll connect them together. We'll see if we can like put some liquid electrical tape around this. Looks like just the casing broke. Doesn't look like any of the wires are broke on that one. Same with this one. This one looks like the casing just broke. So So I think that's going to be our best option right now. And quickest option. Let's see. So guys, this is where I'm at with it. I put 2 of these on. Got some pretty good flow into the wire. Man, I wish this would focus. Let's see. There we go. Maybe. There we go. I think it's focused pretty good. So we have some pretty good flow. You gotta look at it where the joint actually is, right here, not down and above, because the wire is really heavy. So now I'm gonna put a piece of heat shrink over top of this, but it's still pretty flexible. That's why I like using this, because it'll keep the wire still somewhat flexible. So we shouldn't have another break, at least for a while. I've never had one of these come back after I fix the door like this, or even just soldering it, because I usually put a couple pieces of heat shrink so it'll distribute the load. I'm not saying other wires can't break here, other ones can break, but the ones that I fixed, I never had one come back. So I'm going to put a piece over top of this, and I'll show you guys that then. So guys, now I got the wire in here. Now the wire is pretty flexible, like the whole thing's real flexible, except for those 2 little spots. So we should be able to put this wire back in, or maybe pull it through a little bit. I don't know if we can pull it through a little bit, but it should be good to go then. I might be able to pull this through. No, because it looks like the wire runs the opposite way. So I'm going to get this put back together, and I'll show you guys. We've got to put the clips in too. 2 clips that we took out. Okay guys, so here's a tip. Don't run your heat shrink all the way down. Look to where these stop, and stop there, because I ran it all the way down, then I had to take them back out and cut it back, because you can't get the clips in that lock them in place. So we got all the terminals through, everything's locked in. I made sure all the pins locked in place, so that we should be good there. So now I'm gonna slide the boot down and clip it back in. Should be good to go. Okay guys, so I was able to pull the black wire through. Right here's the leftover. There was 2 black wires in here. So I pulled this one, I was able to pull it through. So now our tube looks good, because I think they might have had this just pulled down when they did the regulator, and it might have broke, or maybe, because remember it was in a V, or maybe it was like that for a while, I don't know. But I think we'll be good to go now. I'm gonna set the door panel up and we'll try the window. So I got the car on, let's try this window. Look at this. Let's try it from the front. Oh, this is awesome. Look at that. Now the question is, did they even really need a window regulator? Or was it just a broken wire the whole time? Because I can honestly say I haven't had to do too many Cadillac window regulators, and I think most of that's because they know their position. I think this one might even know its position. I know some of them had to be programmed, or they didn't work right, or they wouldn't move. I don't remember what would happen, like some of the newer ones. So I'm gonna get this bolted up. We'll try it one more time when we're done. Go from there. At least now I got air conditioning. Just sit here in the air conditioner and put this back together. So guys, window works. Everything's all back together. Now I did notice that this does bend down in a V no matter what. I think it's supposed to slide in and out of the door actually, or something, because like this can slide in and out real easily, but I don't think it does for some reason. I think that might be part of the reason that it, see, because it wants to bend it inwards every time, and I think that's what happens. You bend it down and it's fine. Let's see what the other side does. This whole door panel's off too. Yeah, I'm not even gonna mess with this side. Look at this, like, whatever. Let's see, I just want to open this door all the way so it doesn't bind up. Let's try it from the front. There we go. So yeah, there you go, confirmed fix. It was just this broken wires. Let's see. So I pressed unlock. I think it's 204,000 miles on it. Yeah, nothing's hooked up on this door. Wonder if we can see it from the outside. I wonder if we can open it from the outside. We can. This is exciting. Yeah, see, it's supposed to slide in and out of the door. I wonder if I can fix that. I wonder if all the tubes got broken there. Because it had all these like plastic guide tubes that were had all these plastic guide tubes in here, and I wonder if that's the whole issue. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Look at that. I wonder if when they see, because there's all these plastic guide tubes in here. I wonder if maybe like some more tape might be required, or if it might be fine the way it is. See, because that way it's not getting bent. Oh, there it went. I'm gonna see if I can put some more tape on there or something, make it stiffer. So now I just put 3 rows of tape on here. Well, 3 layers of tape. I did like half. Well, first I did like a quarter layer where I overlapped it by 3/4 every time. There's only like 1/4 of a width exposed, and then this last time I went over and just did a half, like half the width. So I'm gonna slide this back up and we'll see if this slides in and out then. Okay guys, so I put the boot back on and I sprayed some dielectric grease. I got this spray can of dielectric grease. So put it on there and I think we should be good now. Look at that. You can open the door all the way. It slides right in. Now it should make the seal like slippery. It should stay somewhat slippery. It should like, most of it should just evaporate or soak in. Because I've seen people use this to recondition seals and stuff, and it should be fine then.
I'll be right back. Lucas is at the desk watching a movie.
Okay. I think this should be fine. I'll let them know about it, but they probably won't tell a customer that buys it to be careful with this. They'll probably just sell it to them. So it is what it is. But hey, it's working right now. There ain't much I could do otherwise, but I think that'll last for a while. Like I said, this will stay somewhat slippery. It should be like pretty much okay to touch probably within like an hour or two, where it won't be so slippery. I mean, it won't be like as greasy or anything. You'll be able to like brush up against it and not turn black or anything. But hopefully you guys like it. See you later.